Hello there guys and welcome back to the FIFA 20 career mode with Everton, and today with episode 19 of the career mode. So in today's episode we're up against St Pat's, which is also known as St Patrick's Athletic, next in the qualifying round of the Europa League. So anyway guys, today's episode I've got the brand new microphone I was on about. So the name of it is HyperX Quadcast. So I watched a few videos of it. It seemed like a good microphone, and I knew that was sort of like an area I needed to improve on the video, so I went ahead and bought that. So hopefully you guys can tell the difference with it anyway. Like I said, I'm still adjusting like where to sit it on the desk at the moment. It's still weird getting used to a different sort of setup instead of like a mic on top of a headset. But either way, let me know down below if it's a little bit too loud, a little bit, you know, this and that and the other. And like I said, I can sort it all out. But I'm going to listen back to it anyway, just to make sure it's all good. But anyway, here's the calendar for today's episodes. Like I say, St Pat's, we're against them away from home first, and then 2 days later, well 3 days later, we're against Spurs away from home in the Premier League. Then the third and final game of today's episode will be St Pat's at home. But obviously, depending on how this game goes, if it goes, you know, well and we get 2 or 3 away goals, then most likely I will just sim this St Pat's game at home, and then we'll go into the Manchester City game. But we'll see how it goes. Like I said, the last game we played against Lask Linz, we drew both games 1-1, and we ended up going to penalties, which I wasn't a fan of at all. I really thought we'd be able to push through and get the win that game. But anyway, another thing I've had a change of mind about, actually I'll talk about it when we get into the game. We'll get into the game first, and I'll tell you what I've sort of changed, what I'm thinking anyway. But let's get into this game against St Pat's, and hopefully, like I say, if we get a good win, we can sim the other leg. So here we are into the game against St Pat's, and like I say, hopefully we get off to a good start. I don't see why we shouldn't. But obviously, after last episode, and we drew to Burnley, I was a little bit disappointed, and obviously having to go to penalties against Lask Linz as well. It was quite disappointing. I didn't want to start Season 2 like that. So obviously, I know we've got a few days left in the transfer window. So I want to make sure the next signing we get is crucial and will help us in the future games. Because obviously this season, they want us to qualify for the Champions League. So obviously we can't, you know, beat teams like Lask Linz, and obviously drew to Burnley at home, especially at home. You know, we're asking questions, you know, where do we improve next? So I think one of the big places to improve is striker. Now, obviously, we've got Moise Kean. There we go, cross coming in. Moise Kean, oh, will be. Oh, Moise Kean, get a fake shot off. Here we go. Gabamin, finesse. Oh, nothing too great there. But yeah, so obviously I'm thinking maybe striker, because we do have Moise Kean and Calvert-Lewin. But looking back, they're 79 and 80 rated. Now, can them sort of strikers guarantee to get you in the Champions League? I don't know. Obviously, Calvert-Lewin got off to a good campaign last season, you know, scoring 19 goals. But then he sort of dropped off, didn't play too well, and ended up having to put Richarlison up front. So it's either get another winger in. I think it's Cengiz Under, who's on our shortlist. Either get him in and put Richarlison up front, but then again, he's only 82 rated. Whereas on our shortlist, we do have Lorenzo Insigne. Now, Insigne, a player I have used when I did a Napoli career mode, just before this career mode, the Everton one. And I've got to say, what a striker he was. Here we go, Moise Kean. Still can't get a shot. A goal. Let's try this again here. Luca Dean. Here we go, finesse shot. Iwobi. Oh, at least it was on target. That's all I can say. But yeah, so Lorenzo Insigne, a player I was thinking about signing, you know, 87 rated is he now? He might have gone down to 86. But that's the sort of striker I reckon we'll need to qualify for the Champions League this season. Like I say, if qualifying for the Champions League wasn't one of our objectives, then I wouldn't really be too fussed. I would have gone for Rabiot all day long, you know, more defensive style, and not really too cared about the scoring situation. But after the first 2 games, I feel like it's important to get a new striker in. So, you know, Insigne could be a player we get. I think he's valued at around about 45 million, but the scout recommends I offer between... Go on, make the run. Oh, go on. Go on. Go on. Oh, Iwobi, so close. But the scout recommends I offer between 55 million. That's the minimum to offer anyway. So, and obviously he's got a wage of 120,000. So I'm thinking maybe sell another player. I'd like to sell Sigurdsson or Michael Keane, or both, just before I do sign Insigne. But worst comes to worst, if I don't sell any of them two, we'll just have to go in with the money we have and maybe hope to get him on a cheaper deal. Oh, come on, we've got to get that in the back of the net. Iwobi, please. Oh, what a mess up there in front of goal. Cross comes in. Could have had the chance to put it away first time, but didn't. And then the second time, Iwobi took so long to regain possession of the ball, we couldn't find the back of the net. Like I said, I need to get a goal first half, really, to boost our confidence. Here we go. Moise Kean make the run. Keep hold of the ball. And wow, losing it straight away to Desmond. And he can't win it back at all. Here we go. Gomez. Iwobi. Make the run. Someone. Here we go. Gabamin. Get this in the back of the net, please. Please, Gabamin. Shot away. Got the corner though. Just before half time. Cross comes in. Is it Richarlison taking it? Here we go. Just can't get a header. And it looks like we're going to go into half time here. Still 0-0. Oh, come on. There we go. Iwobi, first goal of the game. 58 minutes in. Thanks to Iwobi there, making it 1-0. Rebound from Calvert-Lewin's shot, but I don't care. We just needed the first goal in this game. A little bit worrying, like I say, after past games. I just wanted to make sure we got a good start in this game. You see Calvert-Lewin's come on for Moise Kean. Just to feel like Moise Kean hadn't had the best of first halves. So with, Calvert-Lewin coming on, I was hoping in fresh legs, bit of pace up front as well. With obviously not saying Moise Kean doesn't have pace, but you know what I mean. And there we go, we got the first goal of the game. There we go, Calvert-Lewin in front of goal, get the shot away. Oh, off the post. I was thinking maybe go for a finesse there, but I was thinking he's not got the best curve, I don't think he has. So just go play it safe, just smash it straight past the keeper. Couldn't do that, unfortunately, but here we go, on the break again. Hudson-Odoi, I see you making the run. There we go. Cut it back on the inside. Get the shot away. Oh, has that gone down for a penalty? Oh, there we go. So we've won ourselves a penalty here by the looks of it. 68 minutes in here. Got a big chance here to make it 2-0 in this game. Let's have a see of this again. And yeah, he's just pretty much shoved him to the ground there. They're making a substitution just before this. Richarlison, is he the best? Luca Dean realistically is the best for penalties here. Let's go on the left side. Not too much power, but I want to go straight past his keeper. And there we have it, 2-0, Luca Dean. And things are looking up in this game, definitely in the second half compared to the first. And normally, I've noticed a lot in career mode over the years, especially the first half seems like the best chance of you getting a goal. And then the second half, it's like the AI go up another level a little bit and make it a little bit harder for you to get a goal. But in this game especially, we managed to get both of our goals, well all of our goals, sorry, in the second half. There we go, Richarlison in space. I see Iwobi get a little chip across. Iwobi finished that. And how not? Hudson-Odoi. Oh my god. Hudson-Odoi still got it though. Here we go. Get this back to Calvert-Lewin or Iwobi realistically in the middle here. Can't really find a pass through. Here we go. Gomez. Calvert-Lewin. Get this back across. Go on. Shot away. Iwobi. And there we have it. The game has been put to bed now. 80 minutes in. And Iwobi, I got to admit, worried me a little bit there on the first effort. How he didn't get that in, I'll never know. Defenders got back into place in time and he couldn't get a shot away. But here we go. Calvert-Lewin. Great pass once again through, across the box, sorry, should I say. And there we go. Iwobi with his, is that his second goal of the game now? I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, James Rodriguez going to come on for Iwobi and also Tom Davies going to come on for Andre Gomez. Just make sure the midfield's got plenty of, stamina to see out the game. So there we go, that's the end of the game. 3-0 win there, away from home. Like I say, we should have won that one, and I'm glad we have. Comfortable 3-0 win, and you can see St. Pat's only had one shot, wasn't on target. We had 15 shots, 10. Majority of possession, like I say, it should have been an easy win, and thank God it was. So here we are into our second game of the episode, and we're against Tottenham away from home. Going to be a tough game. Obviously, we just got a win. We just got a win, 3-0 win. But like I say, Tottenham are a different class compared to them. So, we're going to have to be a lot better, especially in the first half. Try and grab a goal, or at least be defensively good against Tottenham. You can see here they can break well, plenty of pace as well. But here we go, Richarlison, who last season, when we played Tottenham away from home towards the end of the season, was the reason we managed to get a draw in the end of the game. But yeah, like I say, and also this game will be a test for the striker, Moise Kean up front, and like I say, I've got Calvert-Lewin on bench if need be. It'll be a test whether I actually do need, to buy Lorenzo Insigne, because realistically, we've got two good strikers there. It's just my worry is that I'm either not good enough with them, or they're just not, good enough stats-wise to get us into the Champions League. But then, if they manage to bag a goal or two in this game, then I might just reconsider it. I don't know. There we go, Richarlison. Cross in. And Moise Kean. Oh, could he not just get on the end of that one there? We've still got the ball, though. Oh, here we go. Oh. Only if it was a little bit faster there. Could have got on the end of that one there. But yeah, Tottenham, I've got to admit, all over us at the moment. They must have had a majority of possession. We'll have a look at half-time at the match facts to see what it is. But yeah, majority of attacks as well. Hardly, I think we've had a few attacks here. The foul there, yeah, foul, so that stopped the play again. But yeah, still level at the moment. There we go, Moise Kean. Make it 1-0. Come on, Moise Kean. And there we have it, 1-0 before half-time here. Thanks to Moise Kean. I think maybe getting his first goal of the season. I might be wrong there. I think I'm wrong. But yeah, thank God. Good link-up play here. Hudson-Odoi running up the left wing there. Passing it across to, James Rodriguez. And then playing it across to Moise Kean. Simple finesse shot there round Hugo Lloris. And no, that's his second goal, sorry, in the Premier League this season. And maybe just another for him today. Maybe. So yeah, here we have a look at the match facts. You can see Tottenham all over us in terms of possession. 65%, us on the 35. And then obviously we've had one goal, one shot, one on target. So have they, apart from the goals. So like I say, so far all over us at the moment. But obviously counter-attacking like we just did to get the goal. Doesn't really matter if possession stays the same as long as we make the counter-attacks count, I guess. But obviously we've got to make sure we're defending really well. Oh, there we go. So Tottenham have levelled it here, 1-1. And what an unbelievable strike from Eriksen. And I just can't believe that went in. And I knew they were going to equalise. I just felt like they was. But the way they have done here is just unbelievable. Look at this for a goal. Harry Kane flicking it up, then heading it on. And Eriksen getting the volley. How unreal does it get? Do you know what I mean? Harry Kane, of all people, flicking it up, then headering pass to Eriksen, then just volleys it in past Jordan Pickford. But there we have it. They've scored, made it 1-1 in this game now, and I can imagine they're going to up the tempo and try and go for the win here. So we need to be careful, try and play a little bit slower. Might have to play the possession game now because, like I say, they're going to up this tempo and they're definitely going to try and get themselves a goal before this game ends. But here we go, Moise Kean. Played a through ball. Oh, what a free ball. I think that was to someone else. And poor pass from James Rodriguez. Loses it. And now Tottenham have got possession. Need to defend this really well. I want to make some substitutions. But I never like pausing it whilst the opposition have the ball. And Son, I thought he ran that out. I really thought he ran that out. There we go. Sidibe passing it out. Richarlison, plenty of room there. But yeah, I never like pressing the start button or anything. You know, pausing it whilst the opposition have the ball, because I just feel like you get back into it and you forget what you were doing. But yeah, I'm going to bring Bernard on. Rodriguez, I'm going to have to take him off, only because he's getting a little bit tired. So, you know, Tottenham are going to, you know, push on, try and get this win. So I need legs getting back at all times to defend. Here we go, Hudson-Odoi. Cross in, and what a poor cross that was. No height on it at all, but he's won the header here. Managed to get it to Gabamin. Couldn't get it to Andre Gomez there to get it to Moise Kean, but here we go. Moise Kean's got it. Can he get round the defender? And he can, but he's lacking it there. He really lacked agility there to just try and move his body to get round. I'm holding sprint, but he just didn't really seem to move. But yeah, 10 minutes left in this game. Oh, there we go. What a tackle that was. Gabamin. New subs still haven't come on yet, which is frustrating in a way because the players are getting really tired and I could do with some fresh legs on. Here we go, Hudson-Odoi. What can he do? I wanted to possibly run past, but I can't. Let's try get this through the middle there. There we go. Moise Kean. Oh, there we go. Smash that in. Come on. Come on, Moise Kean. Almost a goal there. Rodriguez off and Hudson-Odoi off. Here we go. Richarlison cross. Let's get a header on this. Here we go. We've got a chance to get a header on. Volley. And, oh, I was hoping maybe to get the scraps of that. But unfortunately we didn't. Bernard's back, though. Could do with him out on the wing at the moment. Come on, I can see him making his way out to the wing. But Gabamin has lost it. Oh, there we go. We've won it back. There we go. Let's get this back out. Bernard. There we go. He's through. Come on, get that. Cross in. There we go. Come on. Oh, Hugo Lloris. Dives out. Gets that one. And what's he going to do with this one now? Fires it out. Can we win the header? And we can't. Harry Kane chesting it down. Eriksen. Great ball out there to Lamela. And there we go. The game ends 1-1 at Spurs' stadium. And like I say, a good game, really, in hindsight, sorry. We got the first goal. We went ahead. A few chances at the end there to make it 2-1. Unfortunately, we couldn't, but I'm glad Moise Kean got himself a goal. But yeah, not a bad game, I guess, away from home. So here we are, about to sim the game against St. Pat's. Like I said at the start of the episode, depending how the first leg went, I knew the second leg would be at home, so it's more or less a guaranteed win. And like I say, we don't really need to play them twice now after how the first game went. You can see here a few loan offers coming in, just accepting them, trying to get as many players out on loan as I can. Although Lewis Gibson is our sort of fourth choice centre-back at the moment. But as it stands right now, Michael Keane is still at the club. The only offer I've had in up till this point is the Chelsea offer, which I should have accepted. But at the time, I felt I don't really want him going to another Premier League club. You can see Holgate there asking to put in the squad. And I think the reason due to that is you can see here, I've got Michael Keane in the team. Same with Sigurdsson. I'm trying to... Sigurdsson's not had a single offer so far for him. Michael Keane's had one, obviously the Chelsea offer. Now, I want to put them two in the team. I know it's only going to be a Sims game, but I just want them in the team. Maybe, sort of like get them in the shop window sort of thing. Trying to get them out to the different clubs. And none of them managed to get themselves a goal. But they got a game. Hopefully that'll be enough to get them, in clubs' faces that want to buy them at least. I'm willing to accept anything for them right now. Because here we've got 7 emails to attend to. Anything of interest. Holgate, disappointing not to start. Just going to say keep working hard. Match rescheduled. Oh wow. Okay, so it's all about being rescheduled. And then a tournament prize money of £300,000. So nothing too major as of that. Unfortunately, still no offers coming in. And I'm in a little bit of a dilemma. Do I get a new striker in? Do I not? Do I get a new winger in? I'm a little bit tied up at the moment. Really tied up on what to do. Because if I get Insigne in, I've got 3 strikers. But obviously I want a world-class striker. Because imagine Insigne and James Rodriguez behind him. That would push this team up into Champions League place. And that is the objective. At the end of the day, I need to respect the objective that FIFA sets. Although, obviously, I would rather have Moise Kean and Calvert-Lewin up front. But I don't want to risk losing a job here at Everton, obviously. So, I think the only thing best to do is get Insigne. Worst comes to worst, you know what I mean? I could try and get Insigne now. And they'll reject it. And they won't allow me to buy him. And I'll have to go for someone else. But he'll be the first player I try and get before this episode ends. You can see we're right at the end of the transfer window. We play Man City here on the 30th. And then we've got transfer deadline day. So I definitely can't really waste any more time. Player loaned out, player returned from injury, and obviously players leaving on international duty. So I think I've got 60 million there, and I've got 120 in the wage budget. So we have a look over here at the transfer hub. Like I said in the first game, the offer here for Insigne is between 55.5 and 75.6. So, it's quite a lot of money there. So what I'm going to try and do, guys, I'm going to try go in, offer some money, and if I get through to the contract negotiations, if not, we'll search for someone else on the shortlist. So then, guys, I tried to go in for both Insigne and Rabiot, and you can see they're both having an X next to the name, and unfortunately, they just was asking for way too much money than we had. You can see here, Insigne, they was asking for 63.2 million, which we just couldn't afford. Well, we could afford it, but then the money we had left over was like 50,000 in wage, and right now he's on 120,000 a week. So there was no way he's going to drop from 120,000 to 50,000. So I could not get him. So I thought next I'll go for Rabiot. Tried going in for him. They wanted 70.7 million for him, so I couldn't afford that at all. And for both deals, I tried offering Gylfi Sigurdsson. They didn't want him. They didn't even want a centre-back either, so I couldn't offer Michael Keane. So there was nothing I could do in terms of getting both of them. So unfortunately, I've lost out to signing both of them, which is really annoying and really disappointing, because if I could have sold Michael Keane or Gylfi Sigurdsson, we could have got definitely either one of them. Now, in retrospect, I'm glad I didn't get Insigne, because I do find it very unrealistic that Everton would ever get him. Kind of unrealistic against Rabiot, but in real life, obviously, it's a different situation. So, in terms, I'm quite happy, but, it is what it is. So I'm going to play the last game against Manchester City of today's episode, hopefully get the 3 points. We are at home, but last time we played them last season, we did lose 3-1 in this fixture, so maybe more of the same today, or can we change things around and get 3 points for ourselves? Oh, there we go, Kevin De Bruyne making it 1-0 for Manchester City, 20 minutes in here, and prior to this 20 minutes, I felt like we was all over them. And unfortunately, they get on the break, and obviously Kevin De Bruyne in front of goal is going to get it in most times. You can see here, breaking on this right-hand side, cross comes in. Yerry Mina back to the ball, trying to head it away, and Kevin De Bruyne volleys it in to the back of the net, making it 1-0 in this game at Goodison Park. Oh, there we go. Man City 2-0 now, practically 5 minutes after the first goal. Bernardo Silva, and this game's just gone from bad to worse. It really does feel like that. And I don't really find any way of us getting back into this. You can see here, cross comes in from Aguero, I do believe. And look at that, another volley. 2 volleys now. 2 goals, 2 volleys. Straight past Jordan Pickford. Oh no, sorry, David Silva getting his first goal in the Premier League. Not Bernardo Silva, but yeah, it's gone from bad to worse here for us at Goodison Park. Not the best of starts in the game. Can we bring it back? I bloody hope so, because the fans will not be happy to be 2-0 down, especially after so fast as well. And look at that, poor pass from Luca D. I didn't even want it to go to Gabamin, but it's gone to him. And it didn't even go to him, did it? Let's be honest. But here we go, they're on the attack again. Bernardo Silva offside. And I think it's time to change the formation, because obviously this formation just isn't working in this game. Should we go back to the 4-3-3? Should we go for it? Defend, yeah. Let James Rodriguez sit back a little bit there. Should hopefully help us out defending the game. No way. No way. Aguero now making it 3-0. 38 minutes gone in this game, and I can't believe it. I honestly cannot believe it. When we played them last season, it was not this bad. It really wasn't. And we play Spurs, and we get a 1-1 draw away from home, bearing in mind. Then we have Man City at home, and another cross coming in, headed past Jordan Pickford. And 3 goals, 3 crosses now. Is there a trick I'm missing with crossing the ball in, being OP? Because every time I try to get a cross in, I swear to God, it never gets on anyone's head. No goal, nothing. Really doesn't do anything. But here we go, Andre Gomez. And, oh, Moise Kean. Wow. Just wow. There we go. Moise Kean. Make it 3-1. Oh, my God. I think the goalkeeper's got a hand to that one. He's getting a few chances in front of goal, but nothing like that. Realistically, should be putting it in the back of the net. Edison, good goalkeeper, obviously, at the end of the day. But I do expect him to be putting that in the back of the net. And cross, wasted. Nothing come of it. And we go into half-time here. 3-0 down against Manchester City. Obviously, reigning Premier League champions from last season, but still I really didn't expect to be 3-0 down at half time in this game. I'm going to make a few changes, I think, formation wise, and I'm going to kick off in the second half. There we go, Man City on the attack once again. Can he make anything of this? Made a few subs, changed the formation, done everything I can in this game, and there's still no way back into it. And thank God Jordan Pickford got to that one and not made it. Oh my God, what was that for a header? Here we go, the through. Thank God. It's gone out for a corner though. Still no better. This game is... Oh no, it hasn't gone out. It's gone out for a goal kick. But this game has been an awful game all round for every player on the pitch. I don't know what it is, but no one can seem to string a pass together or anything. I don't know what's wrong with all these players on the pitch today. But you try and just do a normal pass, won't happen. And obviously a normal... You know what I mean though. When you have games like that. Here we go. Iwobi go. Is he offside? He's not offside. No one in the box, though. So what am I supposed to do with this ball? Here we go. Come on. Smash that in the back of the net. Oh, my. Come on. Never mind. Still no goals in this game. What can you say? Man City miles ahead of this team. You've got to admit right now. And, a long way to go. Look at that for a pass. Straight to Sane. And the players are just obviously 10 times better. And obviously to win the Premier League, we're going to have to improve a lot over the coming seasons. A shame we couldn't get Lorenzo Insigne or Rabiot, but, the club didn't really give us much money to play with, to be honest. Obviously, we got James Rodriguez, but that's the only big money signing we've actually made this season. We had to try and sell a lot of our players to try and recoup and get a big money signing, which, unfortunately, the board didn't give us anything to do. So, like I say, in terms of winning the Premier League, miles away from that, I think. After playing this game today, I feel like we're definitely miles away from, doing that. Obviously, we're not asked to do that this season, but getting a Champions League spot is going to be really tough ask, considering we don't have enough money to get Insigne. So here we go, the game's ended here at Goodison Park. Manchester City 3, Everton 0, and a really poor game. And this is what I'm saying by player ratings. Just look at everyone's rating there. I don't think anyone has got a 7 rating. looking all over. Nope, no one has. Richarlison there, highest 6.7. No one got above a 7 rating. That's how poor the team were today. Hopefully, that's just a one-off incident and that won't happen again. Because if that's the way we're going to play, coming up, then it's not going to be a good season at all. So then guys, that has been it for today's episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and if you have, don't forget to leave a like down below on the video, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button. Like I say, next time we will finish off this transfer window, these last 10 hours. We'll finish it off and then we'll kick on in the Premier League season and just hopefully get in a Champions League spot. And without further ado, I'll see you guys next time.